Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Yes, I'm in a different place. It's obviously the holidays, so this is obviously not my room. This is my kids' room at their grandparents' place. So, welcome to your general reading. Whatever comes out, I'm just going to read it as is. If this reading does resonate with you, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com, not only to book a personal reading with me, but to also sign up for my free weekly newsletter. If this reading does not resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter sign. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Take a look of what's going on with the energy for December and January for you specifically. We're starting out with Neptune. So this talks about dreams, intuition. It can talk about emotions. It can also talk about like creativity, actors, etc., things like that. So maybe for some of you, you're artists in some way, shape, or form. And I think that we all are in our own right, right? So let's take a look at the tarot. Yes, I'm doing this on a bed. Okay, kid's bed nonetheless. And wow. Okay. Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio can be considered Neptunian energy. Then we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy. Then we have the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of sword energy here. And the Queen of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups in the same exact spot here. I kind of want to pull a card for this row. House 2 is in the first line. So we have House 2 with the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Then we have Neptune in the middle with the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Queen of Cups, which is interesting because Neptune is water. Then we have the Moon, which is Cancerian energy, and tarot, it's Pisces. But we have the moon here for your third row in regards to Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. Definitely something emotionally that you're healing. And for some of you, you could be healing or having a conversation or possibly a healing conversation between you and a mother figure. If this is you, Aquarius, with that Queen of Swords and that Four of Swords, you could feel like a little indifferent or possibly somewhat detached from your emotions here near like the near end here. With that House 2, which is our values, our self-value, our self-worth, it's also about the money we make. With the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, for some of you, money could be kind of tight during December and January as well. You could kind of be holding on to your money, could be looking for new ways to make money as well. Also, I feel like there's somebody who's trying to get you to bend on your beliefs or maybe trying to make you compromise for something that you don't really believe in when it comes to your morals and your values, etc. And with that Neptune, King of Cups, Chariot, and the Queen of Cups here, I'm wondering if this is like a lover of some sort, maybe a lover that's already in your life, a relationship that was in your life, a relationship that will be in your life, whatever the case is. It seems like this is almost like power couple vibes in some type of way. Definitely a lot of love between you and whoever this is, a lot of determination to make it work. But I'm wondering with that Neptunian energy, if there are not some illusions around this connection possibly, or like a facade kind of going on. So let's take a look at that Four of Pentacles for the House 2 line. Tell me about that Four of Pentacles, please. The Seven of Pentacles, like I said, for a lot of you, you're kind of holding back on investing too much money, investing too much time, too much energy. I heard I only have so much. Okay. So for some of you, you can feel like, listen, I only have so much money. I only have so much time. I only have so much energy. Here's my kitty. She's a Leo and a Scorpio rising. Not that anybody gives a shit, right? With that Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, there could be something that you have a chance to maybe invest into. Maybe it's a business. Okay. Maybe it's stocks. All right. Maybe it's a relationship. I don't know, but it seems like you're kind of like, a little hesitant. And I feel like the reason is because of that Page of Swords, you're trying to figure out more information about whatever it is. It could be about a relationship. Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands. For some of you, it could be a relationship. You could be a little hesitant specifically about a relationship, especially with this Neptune energy, especially if you feel like you can't see somebody like for who they truly are, because sometimes that can happen with Neptune. It's like, yeah, it looks beautiful and all of that stuff, but it's like Neptune is also kind of like a veil, like, it's like a filter on Instagram, right? But emotionally speaking, it's kind of like we feel like we can't see things. And there could be this like resistance that you're having. Also, for some of you, you could be being persuaded by family members to invest more time, more energy, more money into something specifically. And you could be a little hesitant or could be a little resistant to that. Like, whoa, like I got my socks on. I'm still in my underwear. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at that Page of Swords. Tell me about that Page of Swords for Aquariuses, please. the high priestess, it's like you're trying to listen to your intuition because I truly think that you don't trust something. And it's definitely something that either someone is trying to make you, yeah, look, the devil, the moon, I'm telling you, you don't trust something. And you kind of feel like stuck because you feel like you can't really see what's going on. And I see this moon here again that is on the third line here. And it's showing me that you're kind of thinking more logically as opposed to your emotions. And I think that more than anything, you're just really trying to listen to your internal guidance. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to listen to myself. I'm not going to listen to everybody else and everybody else telling me what I should and shouldn't do with my time or my energy or my money or whatever it is. This is like you truly listening to you, trying to figure out more information because you feel like you can't trust someone or something. It could be a Capricorn, it could be a Pisces, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, right? It could be anybody, all right? But there are some absolute like subconscious fears going on here. I'm wondering if it's about a mother figure. So let's take a look at that King of Cups under the Neptune line. Can you tell me about that King of Cups under that Neptunian line for Aquarius, please? Last shuffle. The Empress. The Justice, the Four of Cups. I'm wondering if some of you feel like someone isn't choosing you or isn't prioritizing you. Can I get one more for that King of Cups? The Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords. Ugh. Yeah, because it's like it shows me that there's a disappointment, like feeling like something isn't really fair, or feeling like maybe you're not getting enough. Because if we're looking at the Empress, right? Like the Empress is like she's the queen of all queens, okay? Or if you identify with a male, if this is Empress is you, it's like you are the king of all kings, right? Like this is like the energy that you're kind of showing up in. But the King of Cups is still great, like right? There's nothing wrong with the King of Cups. There's nothing wrong with the Knight of Cups, but it's not an emperor or it's not an empress. And you may be kind of wondering if something is really for you. You're like looking at this like, I don't really know if this really fits my narrative. I don't really know if this fits my vibration. Because you may feel like there's something better for you out there. But I don't know, because I see the King and the Queen of Cups, but it's like the Empress there, like maybe you're trying to level up. Tell me about that Chariot energy for Aquarius. Definitely in your feelings about something. The Eight of Pentacles. It could really be that you're really trying to work on yourself. Like you're trying to raise your vibration. You're trying to be better, do better, create things. Like you're definitely focused on your routine for a lot of you. For some of you, you're getting some car work done. So just be cautious of like a car for some of you. But it seems like for the most part, what you guys are doing is you guys are kind of trying to race to the finish line here. And you may be feeling like something isn't equal, or you may be feeling like I'm right in the middle of recording. You may be feeling like something isn't equal. Sorry about that, guys. You may feel like something isn't equal. You may feel like something isn't really up to par, or a person isn't necessarily like, I didn't sound shitty, but like on your level in some way. Okay. Not saying that they can't be a good person, but sometimes we're just at different places in life. We're just at different vibrations. And if it's, not really a match, it's not really a match. Ugh, okay. They're definitely, for some of you, ooh, the Ten of Swords. All right, so for some of you, I'm not gonna lie, there could be some like family drama that's popping off. Okay, something that's external from you, something that's like, oh my God, like screw this, I can't mess with this family member anymore, or I just can't have my mother in my life anymore. For some of you, okay, for some of you, if you're the mother, maybe somebody feels that way towards you. All right, so keep that in mind. But for some of you, it's about an actual romantic relationship where like something's kind of happening where it's like, man, and it doesn't mean that a relationship has to end, okay? But it's kind of feeling like something's got to give. Like something's got to give. This isn't enough. Like, and the Tower shows up when the universe is like, all right, you're not going to make a decision. I'm going to make one for you. Or you're not going to get this crap out of your life. I'm going to get it out of your life for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person has to exit out of your life, but there is a sense of something needing to be upgraded. Okay. Whether it's this person, okay, maybe this person needs to level up a little bit. Maybe they need to look for a better job and make more money. Maybe they need to start working out. Maybe they need to put down the booze. I don't know. It's like something like that. I'm going to look at this Queen of Cups here, though. I'm going to get a pop out. The Ten of Cups. the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. This is what's making me feel like Aquarius, like something or someone you feel like just isn't giving you the full shebang of what you feel like maybe you're worth. It's like wanting the end all be all, but feeling like you're maybe wondering if maybe you should be single, you know, or if you're in a relationship, or, you know, wondering if maybe you shouldn't really focus on relationships right now, because this is pre-Empress energy and it's showing me the Empress up here, you know. And also you could be deluding yourself as well. You know, maybe this person is really good for you, you know, and you're just being a shithead, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know, you know, it could certainly be that, you know, if this is a cross watcher read, you know, maybe it's that way, you know, something like that. So let's take a look at this Queen of Swords under this moon energy. Sorry about that. My mom came in, and, you know, it happens when you're at family's house, I guess. All right. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. Ooh. All right. Tell me about that Queen of Swords under the moon row, please. Last shuffle. I heard, I don't want your apologies. You're making yourself very clear about something. Ooh, all right. So Aquarius, you're making yourself very clear about something. I mean, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Four of Cups. It seems like it's either a mother figure, or it could be a child as well, but it's somebody either in your family or somebody you're in a relationship with. And it's the sense of not really trusting somebody completely, maybe feeling like somebody is playing the sympathy card, somebody being a Debbie Downer, you know, it's like, poor me. And you're just like, you know what? I really don't have time for this. I have bigger to do. I have bigger fish to fry, is essentially what this is. And you're kind of coming to this big epiphany or this big realization that someone or something needs to evolve, whether it's you, whether it's a person in your life, whether it's a mother figure. For a lot of you, I'm getting something about a mother figure, okay? Just because I saw that moon with the devil, then I saw the moon again, you know, then I see the Empress here. So it certainly could be something. For some of you, you have a mother trying to convince you to be with somebody you don't want to be with, okay? Or you have a mother budding in your relationship, okay? Just for a few of you. Why the Four of Cups? I don't need all of those. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Queen of Pentacles could be because a mother figure is getting in the way, whether it's on their side, your side, whatever the case. You know, it could be a mother-in-law, you know, or it could be, you know, another person, another woman, another man, something like that, kind of getting in the way, or you feeling like somebody's rejecting you. Yeah, like I said, you have bigger fish to fry. There you are at the bottom of the deck, and with the 10 of Wands, this is showing me that you have a lot going on already. So it's like, why bite off more than you can chew, or why associate with these little tiny things when you have bigger things to check in on? Let's take a look at this Four of Swords under the moon row. Why is this Four of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is this Four of Swords here? Last shuffle. The World. You're definitely coming to a cycle where you're more so focused on you. You're choosing you, is what it comes down to, because you're either being offered, I feel like you're being offered an opportunity to actually do something that's creative, or doing something that is supposed to fulfill you on more of an individual level as opposed to everybody involved. And this could be why you're kind of like holding back in regards to investing in something or putting time and energy into something you don't really want to. It's like you're trying to listen to your intuition, and you're also trying to do like the groundwork to figure out how to move forward with something specifically. And there may be the sense of you maybe feeling like you don't have time for a specific person, or you're not really being sure if you see the entirety of a person. I mean, all of these cards are pretty legit though, you know, like I'm looking at the Neptune line, and these are all really positive cards. So there could be a sense of you really feeling like you and a person have the groundwork that that it could take to actually make it, like in a relationship, marriage, something like that. But you may feel like you have too much going on, or you may feel like you're not really sure if this is the person that you're supposed to be with. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, okay. For others of you, you're getting in a very creative space, like straight up, you're getting in a very creative space. Things are coming from your heart. You're very determined to work on things, like whatever that may be. Maybe you're a writer, maybe you're an actress, maybe you're an actor, maybe you're starting a YouTube channel. I don't know, whatever it is, but it looks like you're kind of shutting something else out, like somebody who's who's playing the victim, or somebody who is low-key maybe talking to somebody else, or somebody where a mother figure is getting involved, or someone's like basically playing victim, and you're like, I don't give a shit, you know? And it's like with that Four of Swords and that World card, you're kind of putting something to bed is essentially what this is. Not in like a violent way or a crazy way. It's like you're closing something out. You're kind of taking time out to really listen to your own internal thoughts and to think about what it is that you need to do on an individual level to be successful. I mean, you're focused on success. Aquarius is really what it comes down to. You guys have had Saturn in your sign forever. Now you're going to have Pluto in your sign. You know, you guys have been kind of getting an ass whooping a little bit. And you're like, I've been putting in the work. I've been putting in the time. I'm tired, you know? So it's like, and Saturn is the type where, especially when Saturn's in your sign, it's like, there's no time for folly. Like, this is time for hard work. This is time to grind. That's it, you know? And then Pluto's coming right behind you guys. And it's basically, it's the Tower moment, you know, even though that's Mars, but also it's the Tower is Aries and Scorpio, which is, yes, Mars, but Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto. So it's like Pluto does what? It comes in, it shit up, it you know, destructs everything, like tears down and rebuilds it, you know? So Saturn's kind of coming around, making sure that everything's put together, and Pluto's coming around like, okay, do I need to fuck anything up? Do I need to, you know, ruin this foundation that you built because it sucks? Like, so it's like, you really don't have time for the BS is what this feels like. I feel like Pluto's going to be your best friend, baby. That little transformation that you've been working on for a really long time, Pluto's going to be like, okay, I see you. You know, Pluto's going to be your best friend, honey. It's going to be like patting you on the back and everything. Let's get advice. Watch Pluto or Scorpio come out, and that'd be funny. Okay, we got conjunction, a union, merging, and coming together. I'm kind of feel like that's what it's talking about with Saturn and Pluto, even though Saturn and Pluto aren't going to make a conjunction. That's kind of what I feel like it's doing. It's kind of like working together, you know? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have fixed and house 5. So house 5 is the natural, Leo is the natural ruler of the 5th house, and Leo is also a fixed sign. So like I said, maybe some of you, you know, maybe you're working on something creatively, and then there's Venus, which talks about art, etc. So maybe for some of you, you're working on something, you know, you're working on something, you know, slow and steady kind of wins the race. You're definitely building some form of foundation. Let me get one more. Let me get one more, please, for Aquarius. Chiron, wow. And there's Mars. Definitely fighting for something. Conjunction and Chiron. So, I mean, this could go either way, because a conjunction is either about going one way or the other, right? So there's definitely some healing that's going on, maybe some mental health. Maybe you're finally closing like a healing cycle. For some of you, you're actually physically healing something, okay? Maybe some of you have had an injury of some sort, but it's either going to go one way or another, and you're going to be the one that's essentially going to decide that. So I feel like Pluto's kind of your best friend coming through, even though Pluto's like the scariest freaking planet. Saturn and Pluto are like absolutely terrifying, but I feel like Pluto's going to be your best friend as long as you're doing the hard work, as long as you're doing what it is that you need to be doing, and you're laying that foundation. Like I said, Saturn is not about the BS. Saturn is like the great grandfather that's coming around, looking behind your shoulder, making sure that you're getting everything right to leave you a big reward in the end. So it's like, you know, are you going to get the reward? You know, it's really up to you. Conjunction. This way or that way. So Aquarius, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to book a personal reading, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also my social media platforms will be on the screen if you'd like to follow me there. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.